So peace, brothers.
Peace.
You know, wanted to connect the dots and vibe and build. We've been working on some new music. Excited about the new music. Excited to play people with new music. But also just wanted to share with folks just how this connection came about. You know what I'm saying? We're all in this Georgia town, far away from where we're from. You know what I'm saying? And we landed here at different points in times and connected. And I want to say I met you originally at Sky Zoo's spot.
Yeah, Sky Zoo was having the
annual barbecue.
Yeah, what was it? Father's Day cookout.
Exactly.
Right.
Annual joint. So this brother walks in, you know, fully garbed out, you know, and I feel like you had the queen with you maybe
No
too.
doubt. Yeah, she was there.
You know, fully garbed out. He's like, yo, John Robinson Style, and I'm looking like, I don't think we met before that time, so I'm like, oh snap, what up, brother?
Yeah.
And I feel like when I left there, I realized I've seen some of your video clips and music, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't too. I'm like, oh, that's who I met. Oh, that's what's up. And then come to find out, you're right around, you know, the same area. It was like, oh yeah, we gotta connect. And I feel like time passed, but eventually, time passed, and eventually it got to a point where it was like, yo, we in the same town, bro. Let's connect. Let's get together. Let's build. From your perspective, I mean, did you know of what we were doing before we met, or what was your side? So
I had heard of Scienz of Life. Definitely heard of John Robinson. You know, social media. You know, seeing y'all. You know, on IG and stuff like that. Like, okay, I see what these brothers is doing, and then my peoples, you know, we call each other cousins, you know what I'm saying, from Jersey. Brian Robinson, and Bruce Robinson, you know what I'm saying? Big Rob was like, yo, you know John Robinson? I'm like, I be seeing him. He's like, yo, yeah, he dope. He's like, yeah, you know, we came up, you know what I'm saying, Piscataway. I'm like, oh, okay. And it's just a small world, right? You know what I'm saying? That I would, you know what I'm saying, finally meet y'all and link up with y'all. And, you know, y'all had ties with my people from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how the whole, you know what I'm saying, how the Most High just brought it all together, you know what I'm saying? That it just so happened that you would be at Sky Zoo house that day, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You know, and I'm like, yeah, I know who you are, you know what I'm saying? And then we make that connection, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, eventually reach out to me like, bro, look, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's link up, you know what I'm saying? You start telling me about your brother ID and everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
When we originally built, and you know, you were just telling me, yo, I'm from Jersey, I'm a barber, etc. I was like, oh yeah, you know, my brother definitely need to meet and connect, because I knew there would be just a lot of alignment and synergy. And then, you know, I knew musically the sound that you do, you know what I'm saying? I knew we have something for that, to, you know, connect the dots. Yo, ID, in terms of just this connection and the beginning and us all coming together, like, I know I played you Jay's music before we met. Like, what's your take on just the beginning, when we connected, how you felt about just connecting and making the music and doing what we're doing?
Yeah, I mean, when you first brought them up, and I saw like the video was right in my development, I was like, yo, that's crazy. So I just kind of went down the rabbit hole, playing the music. Got on Apple Music, started downloading the albums, just playing them, just listening to it like, yo, I just wanted to hear what I was about to get involved with. And I felt like, yo, the dynamics of this dude, the different lanes he hopped in. He was in the trap lane, boom bap, singing, there was just so many lanes. I was like, yo, we got a lane. You know what I'm saying? And then when we started throwing some joints around, I was like, yeah, it's happening. He started singing, he started doing everything that I thought he was gonna do. So I was definitely hyped up, like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, same thing, like when JR was like, you know, telling me, you know what I'm saying, oh, we got to link up with my brother ID, you know what I'm saying, he be at the crib doing the beats and everything. I'm like, okay, like, let me hop on the page real quick, you know what I'm saying, just so I can get more familiar with the style and everything. And I'm just going like clip after clip, just listening to beats, like, beats is crazy, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, for a minute, it took me a minute to like start working with other producers, you know what I'm saying, because I do a lot of my own production, you know what I'm saying, but I always wanted the opportunity to work with other producers, you know what I'm saying, so You know what I'm saying? Y'all alley-ooped it to me, made it available for me to work with, you know what I'm saying, get on some of ID's production. I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then when we met up at his crib, you know, and we was just talking and vibing and just trying to figure out what exactly we could do, and he was playing joints in the background. I'm over here checking them off as we talking, like, we need that one, you know what I'm saying? We need that one, you know, yeah.
Yeah, no, and the alignment is real. I mean, even shout out to Sun Low, Scienz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He told me y'all go back too. And shoot, I met Scienz '95.
Yeah.
On the bus, headed to the Million Man March.
That's crazy, man. Scienz been in it for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people might not give him that, but he definitely, you know what I'm saying, is one of the originals.
Oh yeah, nah, he's been around it. Lyricist Lounge, the whole vibes, you know what I'm saying? And it's been, he's been one of those cats who just kind of been entrenched in the culture, but connected to the generals. And it's like, he's a general himself, you know what I'm saying? But he's always been in the mix, always been down to get dirty in the trenches and help push things forward. So, you know, I always show love to him. But I think too, in terms of the music, man, we got these records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're ready to share these records with the world. Like, what do you feel is, you know, I guess the vibe you're getting from, you know, we got this music, we're ready to share it with the world. Like, how you been feeling about what we've been making? And
for me, it's just the first word that comes to mind is just incredible. And you know, that's, you know, my respect that I have for, you know what I'm saying, what y'all do as MCs and producers. You know, ID sound is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. So it's futuristic, it's current, it's reminiscent of classic boom bap, but he playing with different vibes, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it triggers my thinking and inspires me to come up with different concepts, you know what I'm saying, and different ideas, man. That's what I like about the music that we're creating, you know what I'm saying? I get the opportunity to stretch out, you know what I'm saying, just let my creativity flow, and you know what I'm saying, you know, it might be a certain, noise that you know, put into the production, you know what I'm saying? It might trigger something. Like, I think we got the one joint, we ain't finished it yet, but like he got like it's like video game undertones that's playing within it. Like, you know, you gotta be from a certain era to know what them sounds is, you know what I'm saying? But them sounds triggered me to come up with a concept about, you know what I'm saying? You know, somebody trying to play games with us and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? When we get around to finishing that record will be crazy. But yeah, man, just having fun, man. This is very, very fun for me. And like I said, just you know, allow me to tap into my creativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's dope.
Like everything that he produces, bro. I can hear something for everything that he produces. You know what I'm saying? And then I hear your voice. You know what I'm saying, JR? I'm like, okay, I can hear JR. I don't know what he's gonna say, but I hear the voice. You know what I'm saying? I hear the vocal tonage. You know what I'm saying? Coming in a certain way. Like, okay, let's see if we can structure this song and put this together.
Yeah, man. And I think for me, the gauge, you know, especially like when bringing people into the cypher to work with, a lot of times is playing it for ID. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I'm already vibing to something, 9 times out of 10 I play it for him, he's gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was more about, yo, this is a chemistry that we could create something with right here. You know, we don't live far from each other. We're right here, we all creating. Let's put some of that energy together. And I feel like just being back here in the Southeast, because we lived here before, 20 plus years ago. So we enjoyed what it was like to create kind of tucked away in your own little, you know, labs, tucked away. People can't easily just knock on your door or ring your bell because you gotta make an appointment. Be out here, you know what I'm saying? And to be in the quiet also is just a different vibe, but we got used to that way of creating, so to get back to that on a different level is just, it's really allowing us to stretch out, expound what we're doing. And one of the things we talk about too, since being here, you know, we've been working on stuff, but we feel like, yo, we gotta work on more stuff. There's more music to be made with ourselves, but with other people as well. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that's very intentional towards that. But I think too, I'm just a big fan of that collective energy.
Yeah.
If it makes sense and there's more minds and there's more people coming together to bring forth this goal, a lot of times if it's more and it's a collective that's moving in alignment, yeah, man, it's gonna make it happen.
So I like the fact that everybody could be themselves and it's dope.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you work with people, you gotta adjust sometimes to make it sound a certain way.
Right.
We in our own lane, when we come together, the lanes just merge. Regardless, the topic, the sonics, just, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was listening to your projects, I was like, damn, I wish I could have hopped on some of these joints, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gotta adjust nothing, just leave some space for me. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when we came together, I was like, yo, we ain't gotta make no adjustments. Just stay, do what you do.
Yeah. I think I remember I had reached out to you one time, right? And I was like, I said, let me hear ID real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna feel like I'm overstepping, you know what I'm saying, JR, with the concepts and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, he was like, nah, bro, he's like, man, bro, we done chopped it up about that. Go ahead and do what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just continue.
Yeah.
Continue to create,
I
you know
feel
what I'm
like you the head of this.
Yeah.
We feed you the beat, you set the tone, and we like, alright, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of times I like to work like that because, I mean, our chemistry is different. Like, it's funny, we don't really talk about the music.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're like brothers, so
Right.
it's been like that for a while. And then our third partner member, our son, rest in power, we had this thing where if we did talk about the music, it's like a phrase about where we're going, a sentence, a scenario that happened that was funny or whatever, and yo, we're gonna kind of vibe off that and go there.
Yeah.
But it was more of a synergy, an energy, a connection that led it. And I think it's the same here, right? But it's more so like, yeah, God, you know what I'm saying? Throw these ideas out because it makes it fresh for us too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like we're not necessarily coming from our standpoint totally. It's like the beat and the concept. It's like, yeah, he came with the beat, you got the and it's really this joint energy that's
But
coming together.
you touching things that we really don't mention either.
That's true.
You would mention like just like it was like a verse that was really crazy when you was mentioning like how you came up, the things you were doing, like that old school stuff, like the certain things that were taking place when you was growing up. I was just like, damn, we never talk about that.
Yeah.
We need to get back into
And
like,
yeah,
like the big wheel, skelly top. Like, bro, we did that. Like, we need to write that down.
Yeah.
You know, but you was touching that, bro.
You know, it's, you know, we, excuse me, you know, we're older, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the material is there, you know what I'm saying? The content is there, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, having something trigger it, you know what I'm saying? To make you start pulling from the memories and the thoughts of things that we've experienced, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff to talk about, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff that we can rap about, you know what I'm saying? Or it could just be something that we're just following up on, you know what I'm saying? We can always do that, you know what I'm saying? But to be topical, you know what I'm saying? You know, to have a concept and stay the course of that, you know what I'm saying? That's something different. And
it is.
You know, but we all got the maturity, you know what I'm saying, and the experience to be able to do that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that, you know what I'm saying? You know, you have to have experience and things to be able to write as an MC like that. You know what I'm saying? The three of us are able to do that very, very well, I believe.
Yeah.
I think we sound damn good, you know what I'm saying?
And let's be real, topical isn't always, like you're saying, it isn't always the go-to because it's not easy to make it sound fresh.
That's right.
And still be on topic. It's, you know, a lot of times when you're storytelling or describing something or expressing a topic, if there's not a certain level of charisma added in there, it kind of becomes preachy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the skill set you're talking about. Am I able to talk about something serious or just something that relates to everybody, but it is topical, but it vibes so much that people are rocking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I call that the TROY experience. And what I mean by that is recently watching a lot of shows of CL Smooth perform, They Reminisce Over You, and you're hearing the conversation on this record, and it's like, yo, he's talking about family.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Things that you wouldn't think could become an anthem lyrically, but it's like people know that song word for word.
Yeah.
And it's him storytelling and sharing like personal fam experiences. He's naming aunties and uncles in the song.
Yeah.
And it, you know what I'm saying? And like when you could do that, that's magical. Where it's like I don't have to turn you up to tune you in. I could just be me, and that is the turn up. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the magic. Where it's like, yo, I could just be me, and that's the turn up. That's how fresh I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the part of this that I feel like I'm excited about. And then also I think, yeah, let's keep that same energy. Let's keep sharing these topics. Let's keep, you know, pointing and resonating with the people we're speaking to, because I think that's important too. A lot of times when people are making songs, I don't care what genre it is, you should start by asking yourself, who am I rapping to? Who am I singing to? Who is this for?
Right.
Because if you don't know that, then it's kind of like, think about it, it's harder to try to capture everyone in one swing than saying, yo, I'm going for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it grows from there.
Yeah. Just being in tune with your demographic. Yeah. There's no one you blame for. You know, and then if you happen to nab some people outside of that, then that's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
And think about it. It could be as simple as I make music for my peoples, right? And what that means is I make music that folks around me and who relate to me enjoy.
Yeah.
And if y'all all enjoy that, cool.
Yeah.
But that's the music I make.
Yeah.
That's the gauge. You know what I'm saying? And it's like outside of that, because you realize the moment you start to cater or try to make music for people, I feel like the people who came to you for the first place that it wasn't for that, they start to drift away. Because now you're trying to cater to me, and originally I came to you because of what you were just doing.
Right.
So it's like, do what you do.
Right. That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what we're doing here. We're just doing us, creating, but being intentional. Like things like topics.
Yeah.
Things like cherry picking the beats, making sure the beats sound different. They all banging, but they sound different. They got different vibes, you know.
He had cooked up that one joint that got like a Caribbean, got like an island flavor to it.
Yes.
And so I'm listening to it, I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think about the approach to it. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't want to make nothing corny. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start writing something cheesy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay. Then it's crazy because I had just watched the Bob Marley movie. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking at Bob, right, and I'm seeing how political he was with his stance, with his music. You know what I'm saying? And then when I was listening to the ID joint, I was like, that's the route I'm gonna take right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to approach it on a political level. You know what I'm saying? Which is something I've never rapped about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? We can do that. You know, so we can come at a political point of view, you know what I'm saying, and not sound corny, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about it from your own personal experience and what you see and what you've been part of and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it just made sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like, now we're gonna take a political,
and we're no strangers to that, so that is right up our alley. You know what I'm saying? And I think overall, man, I'm gonna be just excited to share this music with people for listening. You know, we got a show coming up, Scienz of Life, August 24th, with shout out to J Live, shout out to Superstition, shout out to Dynas, shout out to Eddie Meeks, DJ Doug Boogie, Fort Knox. We're live at 529, and we definitely gonna, debut one of them records.
Yes, sir, bro. Everybody to come up on the stage and rock. So definitely got to do that. But let's talk about the record though, the single, man. That's gonna drop. Let's talk about that.
So
man.
Build Collective, right? You know what I'm saying? I'll throw this question at you just to set that off. to you, what is the importance of building collective? Why is that important? What's that mean?
The importance of it for me is, you know, just to be able to showcase that. You know, people need to see brothers, you know, sisters, you know, people, you know, building, you know, collectively. You know what I'm saying? Just putting forth an effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they need to, you know, see people that have that willingness to say yes to the idea. You know what I'm saying? And remove the ego and, you know, well, I want it to be this. What you want it? No. You know what I'm saying? Let's all approach things with a mature mind. And if somebody has a unique idea, let's hear it out and everybody contribute to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you make something. That's how you build up something great. You know what I'm saying? You know, this collection of MCs and producers that we all are. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's no egos. It's no. None of that's present, you know what I'm saying? It's all for the great of what's being, you know, what's being created, you know what I mean? So that's the importance of building collective. For me, people need to see it, you know, and they need to hear it, and they need to get this, you know, this unique point of view as well.
Agreed. You know, I'll add to that and say one of the things I say a lot is we are each other's power. And what that means is, you know, beyond any industry or corporate anything or companies or any of that polished stuff, right? When you build yourself up to a certain level, you know, that's outside of nothing, right? Or beyond just having nothing. When you come together with other people and just make it happen with other people, kind of like this show we're doing the 24th. We're deciding to put each other's energies together. And because technically that bill is all headliners, right. You know what I'm saying? But we all getting on one bill and putting that energy together to bring forth more people and just to kind of show it, be the example, show it in real time, let people know, yo, we still out here doing it, but more so, yo, this don't happen all the time, so come outside. You know what I'm saying? So that collective energy, like you're saying, is very important and it needs to happen more, and the best way to do that is lead by example.
That's right.
Be it. You know, but I think it also relates to building collective, right? Like what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? What's happening right here. I think the song's very intentional. You know what I'm saying? That song is really, I can assume, but I'm sure that song, some of it was based on the build we had.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It was directly from that. You know what I'm saying? We had all sat down, right, and got familiar. Right, we chopped it up for what, about 2 hours? Right, maybe close to 3. Listening to music, just getting familiar, catching up, and connecting dots of who we know, and talking about the music. So you're 100% correct. It absolutely was right from that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just perfect. You know what I'm saying? It was the perfect beat. You know, it was the perfect vibe to discuss. You know that. You know what I'm saying? To build on what we had came from doing. You know.
Absolutely. And I did with that beat, man. Like, what's that from? Do you remember what batch that's from? Is that like sampling musicians? Or?
Yeah, that's samples not from a record, it's from a pack. From what's his name? I can't remember the name, but that's the backwards. Everybody's recently using his samples, like Conductor used it for Drake. That dude, whatever that dude is, he got some samples. I mean, getting more.
Apologize for not knowing your name.
Yeah,
you do.
The name of his company is Poly Music Library. So
Poly Music Library, shout out.
But yeah, I've been getting into stuff like that because the art of digging and chopping the records is one thing, but if we try to push this record a little further and it's being held back because it's a Stevie Wonder sample, I'm trying to figure out how to get around that. So recently we're teaming up with musicians that's throwing me compositions like, yo, chop these up and let's eat. If this becomes something, but if not, make music with it. So a lot of these records, like lately, none of these are samples that these are instruments from musicians that I've met online that's throwing me stuff to chop up. And so that beat is one of those.
It's a monster. It's a monster. I'm telling you, when y'all hear this record, man, Build Collective, man, the noises that just set the tone, you know what I mean? The noises and the melodies that just set the premise for the record, man. It's crazy, man. I cannot wait for y'all to hear this record, man.
Coming soon to you. And yeah, Build Collective, and there's others. I won't even disclose like how much we're working on, but yeah, we're cooking up. We're working on music. You know, we out here, we're creating a lot of good vibes, a lot of good energy. Invisible Hands, if you're not already in tune, he's been on an incredible run of just sharing gems regularly on his page on IG. And yeah, the dope part is he told me that's not even really the best one, so you know what I'm saying?
He's sharing the best ones.
Yeah.
Like that's for us.
No doubt.
Definitely a blessing, man. I'm grateful. Grateful y'all pulled me in. You know what I'm saying? Let me come rock with y'all, come build with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's important, man. You know, people don't want to do that. You know, they want to keep things to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know, God forbid, so they shine brighter than I'm shining. Like you can't think like that, man.
Nah.
You know, again, you're hindering your growth. You know, by thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? You should want to work with people. You know what I'm saying? That can ultimately help everything grow more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, like, right? Sharing doesn't take away, it adds.
Right.
And meaning you share jewels with someone in the space that you're in the creative world or whatever, even if they take it, run with it, and do amazing things, it makes the space better. So you did what you did, and then never forget, like when you know, empower someone with something, even if they don't go out and share with the world, this person shared this with me and it changed my life. They know, you know what I'm saying? You know what you did, they know where they got that from.
That's right.
And that's all that matters. And I think a lot of times that's my intention with music. It's like, I'm going to say what I say, but I can't control who hears it the way that they hear it, you know, or where it lands or when it lands, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I'm going to be very intentional about how I say things and what I say. Let it land where it may.
Man, this song is gonna be crazy though. The song's gonna be crazy. You got some incredible production, incredible MCs on it. You know, JR got this really dope style, this dope sound that I like. It's minor tone, but it's to the point. It's very direct. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's very clever as well. You know, ID. You know, MC, you know, for me, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more grittier, a little bit more grungier, you know what I'm saying? You know, but everybody's nice and clear, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't have to, what did he say? Like, you know, everybody's speaking very clearly, bro, with their raps, bro. Like, the three of us, like, we all got our different styles, but the sounds for me, it's just refreshing. Like, I love listening to our records, man. I just be, you know what I'm saying, I put the headphones on, I just be sitting back like, yo, this is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I can only imagine how, you know, the listener is going to be tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody's like verses, like it's unexpected, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how they're gonna approach it. You don't know how they coming in, if it's going to be coming in with some aggression, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what they're going to say, you know, just those three unique points of view that we all have, man. You know, it's like a 3-act breakdown of a movie, you know what I'm saying? It's like a screenplay type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That'll be the motion to set it off, Build Collective song, and then it's gonna be a steady momentum of more music. So, you know, that's what we're introducing now, and yeah, just wanted to share more intel about how we connected. You know what I'm saying? What we've been doing, what we've been working on. You know, and yo, man, shout out to J. Scott, to illesT, Invisible Hands.
Shout out to your engineer.
Oh yeah, Crease. Shout out to Crease, man. If y'all ain't familiar with him, make sure y'all go on IG at Crease, CREEZD. That is my engineer. That's my recording, mixing, and masters. Yeah, man. That's my guy, man. So, if you need that real, look, the cameraman Malik, he know, you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Yeah, Malik know, because Malik record too. He know that's the engineer, man. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, always tell people, man. You know, you want your music to be taken serious, man. You your mix and your master gotta be on point, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't have, you know, okay records, bad mixes, bro. Just ain't gonna get it, man. You know, invest in what it is that you're trying to do. You can't expect somebody else to invest in what you're doing if you're not willing to invest in yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Get with a dope engineer, man. But yeah, he got us sounding good.
Definitely.
Yeah, he got us sounding right.
He got you sounding amazing. You've been having me sounding amazing.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely, man.